squirrels. Look at this top. Is this not beautiful? It's from Darn Good Yarn. Made in India from recycled saris. Let me see if I can stand up. Just got it out of the mail. I love it. It was on sale for like, I'm not sure. I want to say maybe 20, 25. And it had been like 50 or so. Oh, it has a drawstring. So sort of an empress waistline. And they call it a short dress, but really it's long enough if you wanted to, well, you know, a short dress would be a tunic. You know, so it's like this on the side. You don't get a choice of fabrics or whatever, but you can put in the notes like what colors you like. So I just put that I like jewel tones and how beautiful, and goes with the Christmas decor in the background. So darn good yarn, you did a darn good job. I love Darn Good Yarn. Remember, I have an affiliate link. It's always in my live description boxes. So I'll be live at 3 with GrannyDee. And I have, y'all, I've been on YouTube all morning since 8 o'clock because I watched Kim, Affordably Crafty. I love Kim and Ginger, Yarn Geek. They have Affordably Geeky every Saturday morning at 8 Eastern to 11. And she has the best ideas. There's always a topic each week. So if you weren't there, I hope you'll go back and check out her replay. There's tons of good information there. She's got lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of links. She really does her homework, and Ginger helps out too. And they have a Facebook group called Affordably Geeky. I know this is my Advent thing, but I had to tell you that. I'm going to come back on because I did, besides this beautiful top, I have my Darn Good Yarn subscription box. Oh, as well as this beautiful top. This little thing came with it. Now, I guess it's kind of a little portable pocket. I don't know exactly how you would wear that. It does have a drawstring. I was wondering how you would keep stuff from falling off. So maybe you just kind of put it on like this or something. Or maybe you just carry it like a purse. But it could be a tiny little whip bag. It's not even that tiny. But all this is recycled silk. It feels so great. Okay, let me get to what I'm supposed to get to. Because right now, Reggie's on in Germany. I'm missing her live. So I got to get on with stuff. Let's see. What is today? The 12th. So that's 10, 11, 12 right here. 4 times 3, you can find her right. Ooh! And y'all, I've been playing around. I have not been focusing as much as I had been. So, yeah, I'm behind. I did get this done. This beautiful teal that has a whole lot more. You know, teal's a blue-green or a green-blue, but it just shows up mainly blue here, and this has a lot more orange in it than just yellow. It's called, this one's called, this is the one I opened up yesterday. It's number 411, and it is called Sweet Orange. Mad Mimi would love it. Laura. La. So, we've got this beautiful green. It's like a spring green. It is showing up. It's a little bit darker than, you know, the light just kind of blows things out. But this is an orange yellow. It's not orange. So, an orangey yellow, kind of a golden color. And then this is number 245. So, I'll be looking it up on the chart. But it is kind of a spring green. So I think that'll look good next to this. We'll go back over the days. I won't tell you the numbers because I've done that in other ones, but this color was Willow. This was day 1. And this scarf pattern is a 1-row repeat lacy scarf that you do on a much larger needle than these little shapias. These came out of a box of 109 that I have, but you can go on Love Crochet or Love Knit, and they're up. I bought my box of 109 from Hobby Lobby with a 40% off way back, and it's just been sitting here, so I decided to use it for my advent calendar. So it looks like sheep G's, but it's a Dutch word, and it's pronounced, I think I'm saying it right, shapias. I've been told by some Dutch folk that that's right. So it doesn't matter. You can say it any way you want to, as long as we know what we're talking about. This one's the one I've messed up, and who knows what I did with the little yarn band. But it looks to me like, now this number I remember, 157 root beer. And yeah. And this is, trying to remember, Primrose. Electric blue goes with my top. And this raspberry color is called Cornea's Rose. And this is saffron. And this is deep violet, I think. Yeah, deep violet. And this is the one that shows up orangey, but it's more of a raspberry color. I can't believe I have to look this one up because I fret so over the colors not showing up right. But y'all, if you just Google these Shapias Katana, these are 100% mercerized cotton, rosewood. This one's rosewood. And then light orchid. And the light orchid into the teal, and then the teal into the, what I tell you this was, sweet orange. And then I'll have to look this one up, but it's number, you can look it up before I get back to you tomorrow, number 245. 245. So I'll just skewer it on my needles. And these are my lovely Furls knitting needles. So they not only have crochet hooks, I just cannot wait until they get circular needles. Like I said on their site, it's been saying coming soon forever. But I'll wait. What's gotten me behind is playing around with some of the yarn I got from Miss Gia. This ice yarn, Gia's Yarn Nut, yarnnut.com. She has not only ice yarn, but she's got ice yarn. And you can buy it. You don't have to buy it by the pack. You can, get however much you want. And the shipping is much less. Although the yarns are, they're really, really cheap. The yarn is if you go on the ice yarn site, but you pay the really expensive shipping. I think it's still a good deal if you add it all together and then divide by the number of skeins you get. But I like supporting my friends. So I love Gia. So she's got this little business, and if I don't want a whole pack or can't afford a whole pack, then I can just get a little bit from her. So I got 4 of these, 4 green, like a Christmas tree green, and a white and a Christmas red. Who knows what I'm going to do with it, but I wanted to play with it, and it's called Etamin. Etamin. Has nothing to do with the Advent, but this is what I've been doing in place of doing Advent, and just playing with it to see what it looks like crocheted up. It's so tiny, but I love it. Miss Christy hooked me up with Christy Christy with the K, is the one that told me the Edelman was nice, that she liked it. And y'all, it's like 98 cents a skein. So check Miss Gia at Yarn Nut out. That's a plug for Miss Gia. She's so wonderful. And okay, I got the now a memory. Been thinking about church. I go to the when we can go. They do have services now, social distance, in a new part of the church, and they have the chairs, from what I've told, I've not been, set 6 feet apart. I just know how I am, and I would go up to people and want to hug them, so I just don't even attempt myself. But they also do an online, our Sunday school teacher does that. But as a child, I remember one particular year, and I was trying to remember if we drew names. It's not really a big deal whether we drew names. And I was probably 3rd grade, 4th grade. I'm not sure. Or if the Sunday school teacher just bought us all a little something. Our Sunday school classes were really, really small. Like 5 to 7 people maybe. But I remember this year in particular, and I don't know why, because it wasn't a real extravagant gift or anything, but it was one of those lifesaver storybook things. It's not actually a book, but it looks like a book, and you open it up, and each side's got like 5 or 6 packs of the flavored lifesavers in it, and I just thought that was real cool. I remember sitting in the pew next to Mom and Dad and my brother, and I probably got 1 or 12 that I slept on during the service, but that's just a little memory. And another memory, and I should save it for another day, I may talk about it more on another day, is the cartoons that I remember growing up with. The what are they, Rankin Bass, the little, Santa Claus, the I don't know, was Frosty one of those? That might just have been regular animation. But y'all know what I'm talking about. In the 60s, early 60s, maybe 64, or maybe mid 65. Rankin Bass. Google it, look it up, and you'll find those. But on YouTube, there's like 4 hours of not just Rankin Bass, but all kinds of cartoons. And they've got like stuff with the nativity and all kinds of stuff. But I love those. I also really love, I loved it as a child and love it now as an adult, the Christmas Eve services. It's called Candlelight Service. And we used to always have a fellowship hour before it. It started, I guess, at 9 that night. And we always did our family, Mom's side of the family. We'd get together for a meal at one of the aunts' or cousins' houses. And for the last several years, we've been going to Sue and Ray. And, Ray passed of COVID. So Sue's really not, she's really grieving, taking it hard about Ray passing. Which Ray was just a big personality. He was a mess. He was a lot of fun. But anyway, we'd have that there. And when we were kids, we used to draw names. So the kids all got, we used to do, everybody did, adults too. And as kids, we enjoyed getting the presents from under the tree and handing them out to whoever they went to. That was always a fun job. I'm telling you too many memories at one time, but after that, we always had a choice whether we wanted to go, I guess, to Candlelight Service or not. But a lot of times I chose to go because it started at 10, I guess. But it ended at 12, and we'd always ring the Christmas in, ring the bells. And we, normally our services would last about an hour. So I think we must have had maybe the cantata, or maybe just we sang a lot of the Christmas carols, Away in a Manger, Oh Come All Ye Faithful, the First Noel, you know, all those good things. It came upon a midnight clear. That's a really old one, but I always liked that. But there was just a peace, a quietness. And at the end, we all had a candle at the beginning of the service. And at the end, before the end of the service, the light would start at the front of the church, and then each person would light the next person's candle. Each, you know, to just go down there. And they turned down the lights in the sanctuary, and it was just gorgeous. And we'd all file out silently, and the bells would be ringing, and we'd be out there with our candles, and then, you know, after that, we'd snuff them out and, you know, hand them to the ushers or whatever. But that's just a great memory. From a child into adulthood, I would still go if they had it, but I don't know. I'll have to find out about that. I kind of doubt it. I don't think they've had anything in the sanctuary. But happy Saturday. I hope you have time to craft. I got to get on this Advent scarf, get back to it, and quit playing with my yarn nut yarn. This stuff is so soft, y'all. But I do need to come on with a reading. I got to get back to Reggie's. They're playing games and stuff. So, if you know Reggie, let's see. Her name is J Hook Crochet. So if you want to join in some games, that's going on right now. And it's 12:28 as I'm recording this. So, love y'all. Be sweet. Don't be ugly. Bye-bye.